Welcome to Satsang. Yes, Tosh.
How do you develop the quality of equanimity?
Equanimity. Well, a mind that is equanimous is not really rocked by life. It can take fire without contracting, and it can give fire without contracting. And this type of mind that is equanimous can support enlightenment. A mind that contracts every time it disagrees with life will not support enlightenment, because it will attract awareness back to itself, even if awareness is aware of itself. This is particularly so in the beginning. And so what's required is for people to develop a mind that is equanimous, a mind that is not resisting life, not contracting against life, but in acceptance of life. Equanimous.
How do you develop a mind like that?
Practice. You practice removing all the obstacles that create contraction in you, which usually are belief systems, believing that things should be different than how they are. And when that belief isn't the expectation on it's not met, quite often people go into contraction, into resistance, and cause suffering for themselves. But there's no need to do that. We can accept life. People think that if you accept life, you can't change things. That's rubbish. Of course you can change things from a mind that is accepting life. You just don't do it with resistance. You do it with openness in a relaxed way. It's different.
So you had an equanimous mind before waking up?
I did.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Did you have an equanimous mind before you woke up?
Yeah, for about 10 years before I woke up. Because I'd been practicing acceptance and let go for a long, long time. Because I was into the way of the heart. And the way of the heart demands openness. And when you're contracting, you're not open, you're closed. When you're resisting life, you're not open, you're closed. And as a result of being closed and in resistance, you lose the perception of love. If you want to continue having the perception of love, you have to be open and vulnerable. Closure doesn't work. Defendedness doesn't work. It works to protect you in life, but in the way of the heart, it's actually in the way. Anything else?
So in going for enlightenment, should one make equanimity a goal?
One should make enlightenment a goal if one's going for enlightenment. And then when one makes enlightenment a goal, one looks for the obstacles that are in the way and removes them. The goal, for me, I gave up on enlightenment after Osho died in 1990. But I decided to go for heart or love. And so I started removing all the obstacles that were in the way of the perception of love, which just happened to be the same obstacles that were in the way of enlightenment.
So you gave up on enlightenment because your master died?
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, I have a living master. So, would you recommend having enlightenment as a goal or having heart as a goal, or both?
Both is pretty good. But if you want to have a beautiful life, having heart as a goal is best. Because when you serve heart, you experience unconditional love. And unconditional love is the most beautiful thing a human being can experience. But it's up to you. I think if we're going to be in the marketplace, we might as well go for love. If we're sitting in some cave dribbling somewhere, trying for enlightenment, well, you can go for just enlightenment. But if you're in the marketplace, love is best.